Hello, welcome to Bagre TV. If you are new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss the next video. Biography of Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa is a South African politician and the 5th president of the country. This anti-apartheid activist, trade union leader and businessman became president following the resignation of his boss, Jacob Zuma. His story is one of a humble servant that gives his best and bidding for his own shine. Before being president of South Africa, he was a deputy from 2014 to 2018. Cyril had in the past years held key positions in South Africa. He was a former chairman, National Planning Commission, which is in charge of strategic planning for the future of South Africa. He was elected as African National Congress president during the party's conference in 2017. Cyril Ramaphosa was born on the 17th of November 1952 in Soweto, Johannesburg. He was born to the family of Samuel Ramaphosa, a retired policeman, and his wife, Edmoth. He started his formal education at Shilizi Primary School and Sekano Ntwane High School in Soweto, and after primary school, he got into Sekano Ntwano High School in Soweto, but later moved to Mfafuli High School in Sibasa, Vendra in 1971. Cyril fell in love with politics and activism, and after entering University of the North in Limpopo Province in 1972 to study law, he became involved in student politics and joined the South Africa Student Organization, SASO, and the Black People's Convention, BPC. In 1974, Cyril was arrested for organizing pro-freedom rallies, and he was detained for 11 months under the Section 4 of the Terrorism Act. The unfazed Cyril, who had taken the other side of the divide, fighting against the system his father defended as a policeman, was once again detained following the crisis in Soweto. Under the same Terrorism Act, he was held for 6 months at John Vorster Square. Shortly after his release, he became a clerk for a firm of attorneys and continued with his studies via correspondence, but this time at the University of South Africa, UNISA, where he graduated with a degree in 1981 after 9 years. After his law degree, instead of going for a lucrative job practicing law, he opted to fight for his people as he joined an independent trade union, KUSA, as legal advisor. At the age of 30, in 1982, he was elected General Secretary of National Union of Mine Workers in South Africa. The Chamber of Mines and the apartheid government allowed the blacks working as miners to become members of the unions, and Cyril was among them. Prior to this development, black mine workers were denied union rights. They did not just suffer from the harshness of the apartheid system, but they lived in extremely poor condition. In 1985, Ramaphosa joined Congress of South African Trade Union and was among the delegates who met with the ANC in Lusaka, Zambia. He became the first secretary of the National Union of Workers, that was the fastest growing union in the world, for they had a membership of more than 350,000 within 5 years. As the first secretary, he brought reformations, he organized public activities and collective bargaining. Under his leadership, the union experienced tremendous growth. The influence of Ramaphosa grew as he kept giving his best for his country. He had led a number of strike actions and movements. An example was the 3-week strike, which was the longest strike in the mining industry in 1987. Cyril's path was not clear of difficulties as the union lost over 40,000 workers, and that made life difficult for the officials of the union. He officially joined African National Congress, and the party, knowing his leadership prowess, had him elected as Secretary General of the party in 1991. He was among the people who fought for the country's democracy. In 1994, Ramaphosa was elected as a member of parliament following the country's independence. From time, it was glaring that Cyril was meant for the top, and his achievements in the parliament put up as the right candidate for the position of the deputy president. By December 18, 2012, he was elected as the deputy president of the ANC with a total of 3,018 votes. As deputy, he worked hard to be the best Zuma could have wanted. Following Zuma's resignation, Cyril was elected president of ANC, winning Zuma's ex-wife on September 18, 2017. On February 15, 2018, he was declared South Africa's president. Cyril has been married twice, with Nomazizi Mshoshisa, the first African female chairperson of the New York Stock Exchange-listed Telkom. They divorced in 2008, having a daughter, Tulisa, together. He later married Dr. Shepo Musepe and they have 4 children. What's your take on Ramaphosa as a politician? Drop your comment below. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.